so this is a video explaining why, and a lot of time in Filipino martial arts, you see people throwing an elbow and smacking their hand when they're practicing, right? And people always say, well, that's stupid, why are they doing that? For one, it's for conditioning, because if you're training all day and you're just shadow boxing and you throw your hand into your elbow, then you get used to feeling impact on your elbow. And it has a lot of other reasons. I'll go through some of them today, and I'll teach some applications of these elbows. Just before we start, the way to throw the elbow properly is I don't take my hand away from my face and then throw the elbow for a lot of reasons. If I go here and then I throw the elbow, I leave a lot of space for him to just come right in, or to just literally just block the elbow, right? Because I'm separating myself from my hand. What I do is I'm here, I just lift up and I go horizontally down, and for the one that's up, I just slide straight up, almost like I'm combing my hair. So it's here and straight up. So I never have space here, here, and I actually invert my hand, so it's like this. So the entire time my hand is almost touching my face. This hand comes up and protects my head. Even if he throws a punch at my face, I'm still covered up. Okay, so in slow motion, here I can throw a jab, lift up, come down. In real time, on him it would be here and then here. For the straight one, it would be here and straight in. Now, I'm going to show the main reason I personally like to practice smacking as one of the ways to throw an elbow. It's because when he throws the punch, a lot of time if you're dealing with a guy who has fast punches and you're trying to, like, he throws a punch and you're trying to get in, it can be really hard to get in, you know what I mean? Especially if he's keeping you away, like he's longer than me and he's throwing this jab and just keeps throwing it at my face, and I'm stuck out here, right? And I can't get in on him. So what you can do to start wearing him down is you just carry the hand right into your elbow. All you're really doing is that exact same smack move. You're right here, you just catch it. Same parry I would normally do. I would normally parry the punch, right? Except now, I'm also just lifting up my elbow. Even if I don't catch him right on the knuckle with my elbow, it's still going to slowly damage his hand. People are always saying, when they see this, oh, it's impossible to be fast enough to go here and elbow his hand. Yes, if my goal was to go here and then elbow his hand, he would already have pulled it back and it would be impossible and I wouldn't have the coordination. But if I'm already just used to smacking my own hand, I'm not worried about his hand. I'm just parrying into my elbow at the same time. So my motion is just this. My parry is carrying his momentum into my elbow. This will break the knuckle. I've seen it happen many times. I can do it with this, horizontal, or vertical. That's application number one. It really works well off a jab okay, so yeah, you can change your footing. So here, if I'm really trying to get it tight on him and he's really fast, and I'm staying back, and I keep just parrying back, right? You can snap it back, right? Then I just, boom, I just catch him with it. And as you can see, it becomes really easy because I don't need any coordination. I'm protecting my face. I'm also protecting my face now from that other punch there if he throws it. It's already covered up. So just having the elbow here, I just keep it on my head like this. This becomes my attack and my defense. That's why elbows are really good. They don't open you up and they stay as a defense as well. So I can go one and I'm still covered up. Even if I'm not fast enough to block number two, and he throws it, I'm still covered up. And then I can come in for anything. I can do it vertical or horizontal. So throw it again in slow motion. Here or here. This one has a lot more power behind it and it stuffs the whole arm. Like when you practice it on people, they're going to feel like their arm is actually breaking up here, not in the hand. It stuffs the entire arm. It's really good to practice this with the palm open. So like this, so that you're not going to break his hand by accident. When he throws it, you can actually put some power behind it. And he can feel it. When he throws it, boom, you just catch him right in the arm. Application number two, same exact thing. So throw it. Except now, I'm coming up to here. I'm putting pressure on his elbow. Right here, my whole body is behind it. The reason I see a lot of martial arts go like this and use their hand to control here. This is not as effective, I find, for a lot of reasons. For one, if he pulls his hand up or down, it's hard for me to control it. He has space to get out. My body isn't close to him, and it's my hand. It's not as strong as having a straight bar here. Pull your arm up or down here. It doesn't matter where he goes. I'm also blocking it with my hand here. So even if he pulls up and he's fast, it's still stuck. Then I can just look up and look down. I can step in front and I can take him to the ground. Again. So here, same exact motion as before, right? Just right here. Now I'll show the takedown. There's a few takedowns from him. So in slow motion, I go 1, 2, and this is my elbow smack, except I'm not hitting it right here. I'm hitting it into the wrist and elbow. I'm still protected if he throws the other punch. And at the same time, if he throws the punch, I can make him just step, and he can't, just by applying a little bit of pressure. So again, 1 boom, right here. I'm just going to take this leg, and I'm going to step in front and push him down. If he doesn't go down, so if I get here, and he's strong, and he doesn't go down, you see where that foot is, and he's fighting, I'm just going to take my right foot and put it over here. And it'll go straight down to the ground. One more time. Here, and you see how my body is tight? I don't want distance. Everything I do, I want to stay tight to him. Right? Right here. I step and I push. He's not going down. All I have to do is step behind his other foot and drive with my body. That's one takedown from there. We'll stick with one for today. And okay, so now I'll show another application of it. Throws it again. Now I come inside. Okay? A lot of the time this smack represents me grabbing something and smacking it into my elbow, like with the punch, like with the elbow. And now we're just going to do it on the bicep. Okay? So 1, I've opened up his arm. I'm just coming right over it and driving in again with my elbow into his bicep. Do it from the other side. Throws it, boom, right here. I might be worried about this hand, but I still lift the elbow or I just smack it out the way, and then I come right in to the bicep. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing his tricep and taking this arm and throwing my body into it with my whole, like all my momentum's coming right in there. So I go that way and then that way. It's a triangle. So boom, boom, right here. Now at this moment, it's gonna shake his body, kind of take him back a step. I keep it tight, and all I'm doing is taking this leg, and once again just stepping behind this leg, and it'll come straight down to the ground. And everything falls. One more time. So here, I just step, boom, come straight down to the ground. Put your knee on his belly so that he can't come into you, arm bar. One more time. Here, I just step. And it's important you go to knee on belly right after. Again in slow motion. Here, behind, and he goes straight down to the ground. Just hold him. You can also apply a lock on the arm from there. You have a million options, but I'm showing the application of the elbow. Next one. Now we're going to come straight inside, and I'm going to show you why it's very applicable in the clinch. So he throws a punch, I go here. I'm going to smack this hand down right away. The reason is because I'm worried about it coming right into my face, throw the punch. Right, so anytime I come inside, I acknowledge this hand. I have to clear it or do something with it. Whether I want to come in to throw him or whether I just want to stay there and box with him. Like even if I wanted to just come here, I'd still have to clear that hand because I don't want to get hit here. That's why I'm also stepping on a diagonal so I'm out of the way. Even if he threw a 1-2, I'm still out of the way of this punch. But I really want to try and clear as much as possible, right? Because then I can come back in with that elbow, which is exactly what we're going to do. So I go here, I clear, I get my neck control, and my hand comes up exactly like I showed you, and drops right in. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, 1, grab, elbow. It's really simple, looks a little complicated. One more time. 1, 2, hold. Now, this is the basic movement I'm using a lot of the time. I'll go over it very quickly just so we can see it. He throws a punch, I'm jabbing, I'm parrying his punch, and I'm checking. This in itself is an attack as well, it's an elbow attack. So going here, I'm just covering up. If I'm not fast enough, once again, for that, my arm is still here to check. I do the same thing when I come inside, I go here. Except this hand is also ready to parry, and this elbow is ready to come in. So I'll do the previous one again, I grab the neck, elbow. And from there you can do a lot of clinch stuff, we'll go over that another time. Yeah, those are some basic applications of why you smack. And we'll go over a different type of elbow next time. Thanks.